Megabonk throws you 10 minutes on the clock and then asks, can you build something strong enough to survive the bosses waiting at the end? Let's be honest, the name Megabonk sounds like a random name generator result. It's ridiculous, and yet somehow it perfectly captures the game's energy. This isn't a measured, deep RPG. It's pure, chaotic spectacle, where the best strategy often boils down to big numbers hitting big enemies. You spawn in with enemies already rushing you. Level ups come quick, upgrades stack even faster, and within minutes you're scrambling to decide if this build will snowball or collapse before the timer runs out. The catch? Watching a run crumble in the first 5 minutes because the drops don't line up is brutal. The weak weapons hurt more here than in most roguelikes, and when RNG refuses to play along, you know you're done. But that frustration is worth it. Land a synergy that works and your build pushes into absurd territory, making you feel like a god for 10 frantic minutes. Every stage is a sprint against that countdown. Each map, and right now there are only two, the forest and the desert, has just 3 stages. The timer shrinks on every one, from 10 minutes down to 8, forcing you to ramp up your pace drastically. You're racing to grab shrines and stack enough upgrades, all while feeling the pressure ramp up every second. You're racing to survive, not just farming endlessly. Triggering cursed statues mid-run always feels like flipping a coin on your own survival. Hit 5 statues and you're lined up against 6 bosses at once. The reward is huge though. Every boss drops a free chest, giving you random relics. If your build feels strong, statues are the fastest way to supercharge it. If it doesn't, you've just dug your own grave. A lot of that success depends on the character and the weapons you find. Mega Chad's aura isn't the strongest weapon out there, but it's one of the funniest. I kept leveling it alongside flame boots, and watching enemies fry the second they step too close never got old. This game is all about contrasts. Mega Chad turns into a brick wall, crawling across the map but frying everything nearby. Calcium feels like the polar opposite. Fast, reckless, skating around while bones whip across the screen. The Poison Flask is, in my playthroughs, one of the weaker weapons in the game. It's a damage over time weapon, and in a game where hordes rush you, you need enemies dead fast, not waiting 3 seconds for a DOT to kill them. While you can choose to ignore it or eventually unlock the ability to disable it in the hub with silver, its very presence still dilutes the all-important upgrade pool. But the sniper rifle is the complete opposite. It has long range, fires repeatedly and fast, and deals strong damage. Best of all, you can actually choose to aim this weapon, an active control most other weapons don't offer. Stack attack speed and projectiles, and suddenly I'm mowing down enemies before they even get close. That shows how uneven the arsenal feels right now, but also how ridiculous the strong weapons can get. Relics are the pickups that change your runs in ways tomes can't. Their rarity system makes the hunt exciting. The legendary ones are the real game breakers. Grabbing even one of these can flip your entire run. Tomes, on the other hand, just push raw stats into overdrive. Power-ups drop mid-run and can flip the fight instantly. You might grab a nuke that wipes the entire screen, or a stopwatch that freezes everything. One of the best power-ups is the magnet, pulling every XP gem straight to you and turning a sluggish run into an immediate leveling spree. Leveling up is its own gamble. Each ding offers a random selection and sometimes none of them are what you're chasing. That's where refresh, skip, and banish come in. Little lifelines that let you tilt the odds back in your favor. The meta progression pulls you along constantly. Clearing quests and cashing in silver is addictive because characters, weapons, and relics all sit behind those quest gates. Even a failed attempt pushes you closer to grabbing something new back at the hub. That drip feed of progress makes every run feel worthwhile. Landing a synergy that works feels like striking gold. Movement sharpens, every bonk lands with satisfying weight, and enemies collapse in waves as crits and projectiles flood the screen. Those runs erase the memory of the duds and keep you hitting play for another shot. The flaws are real, but they don't drown out the fun. Sure, certain weapons drag entire runs down, RNG can still brick your attempt, and the map pool could use more variety, but the action clicks and the experimentation stays rewarding. It's the unlocked treadmill that never stops pulling you forward. Even after 15 hours, I'm still chasing quests and unlocking characters. That endless treadmill is Megabonk's genius. It isn't perfect, but I can confidently recommend Megabonk as one of the best time sinks of the year. Have you survived a run with Mega Chad yet? Let me know your favorite broken build in the comments below and don't forget to hit subscribe.